morning, everyone. It is Tuesday, and we're here at 8 West. Day 2 into the week, a fantastic week, all leading up to the very big Labor Day weekend.
Yes, almost hard to believe.
Yeah, 4-day work week next week for most people.
I know. I'm working the telethon, the muscular dystrophy telethon on Monday.
Working,
so I'll
but not working in
working
weather.
here. I'll be at Craig's Cruisers.
We're not having a show on Monday, so we won't be on the air as far as 8 West is concerned, but Terry will be working, and I will probably be at the beach.
Yes, I'm sure you will. Of course you have to do that.
Going out or doing something.
This is a rarity for me. I think this is one of maybe 3 times in the 25 years I've been working in television I've gone with sleeveless, so I'm hoping that it's an okay look. But we look like we're similarly dressed here.
Hot.
Yeah.
We've got the purple, which is a hot color going on. We've got the ruffles, which is a really popular trend too. So we both got it on.
Fantastic. Well, you know, consider this. If you're complaining that it's too hot for you today, today's probably the last 90-degree day we have for a while. 4 months from today.
It makes me sad.
New Year's Eve.
Which is completely different. So things are changing fast.
Yes, exactly.
To get to that New Year's Eve weather, we're going to have to go through a lot of things. We're going to lose the leaves on the trees. The snow is going to start, the ice and all that stuff. So savor this last day. Is that what you're trying to tell us?
Exactly. Savor it. Big changes are coming. If you haven't heard yet, 70s for highs for the weekend. We've got a big hurricane, a major hurricane, which is going to threaten the Carolinas by the end of the week.
Okay.
Mandatory evacuations are already going on. So, yeah, it looks like the weather's kind of getting a little kookier.
So get your golf in.
Yes, exactly. I was at the golf course yesterday. Speaking of golf,
doesn't surprise me.
And I was there. It was the Reynolds fundraiser to support cancer research.
It is a familiar face.
2 familiar faces: Bill Steffen.
We don't see Craig as much.
And Craig James. I know. So we had the Storm teammate meteorologist there, and I have to apologize for the quality of this photo.
It was so sunny.
It was so sunny yesterday, and unfortunately, I only had my camera on my phone, which we just recently changed phones
sometimes
here.
It's a little bit iffy too.
Yeah, it's a little iffy.
Those camera phones. The pictures that I use most of the time too are from my iPhone, and so
this is a new one.
Flash.
Well, and the person I handed it off to, you know, I didn't have my 12-year-old because she was in school yesterday, so I had to hand it to.
Your photographer is back to work.
Well, okay,
which is school.
Which is school for her. So I had to hand that camera phone off to a person I thought of all the people who should be able to utilize the technology. Oh, it was better than that. Our director of engineering, Mike Lamers, who couldn't figure out the phone camera. So anyway, Mike, you get a lesson with the photographers. Yeah. Anyway, so it was great to see Craig. He's having a great time. I really miss him. I just really miss having him around because he was a part of my life for so long. So he's doing great, loves retirement,
and
loves
lots of money raised for our former colleague, Warren Reynolds, and the 2 charities that bear his name.
Exactly.
And so it's wonderful. I'm glad we were able to be a part of it. I know a lot of people from our team were out there remembering him and actually celebrating his life and his achievement.
That's right, a legacy that's going to continue.
Yes, okay. So I'm starting new legacies in my family.
Good for you.
Terry, you had done that story with Meyer about canning. I know that a lot of people, and I like to think that since starting 8 West almost a year ago, I've become a little bit more domesticated.
Yes,
and
I think you have.
I would like to be more domesticated. And so I went out and I bought the home canning kit.
Good for you.
By Ball. I have
$10 at Meyer. It's a great deal.
Fantastic deal. And so I haven't started it yet. I kind of put it on my to-do list for after the Labor Day weekend.
Great idea.
So right now I'm kind of in a planning mode. And I'm trying to get some ideas about what I want to can.
Okay.
And I've got a couple things that I really want to do. I love salsa. And so I would really like to put some salsas together with some really fresh tomatoes and some herbs from gardens and things like that. I think I'm going to raid my friends who have gardens.
Margot Drake, watch out.
Here I come.
You better have the security camera working overtime. She's going to sneak over your
And then
fence.
I'd like to do applesauce because that's really timely right now. And my mom always does applesauce too. I'd like to do my own applesauce, maybe make it a little bit different and make my own signature applesauce. And so those are 2 things. If you have any recipes or any ideas about canning, making it easier, please let me know. Or something that's maybe tried and true for your family, because I want to start my own traditions. And, you know, part of that is doing good things for my family. This is a really economical way to have fresh produce all year round,
right.
and also have something that's really on hand, so you don't have to go to the store and you don't have to, you know, plan that.
Right.
And so I'd really love to do that, and I'd like to start doing this. So please help me out.
Well, that'd be a
If you have
surprise.
any Facebook or email,
Yeah,
please.
somebody like you who really likes to watch what you eat, and you like to have firm control over your diet, what you're ingesting, what you're feeding in.
Less preservatives,
right.
and the additives, and the things that
sugars
they
and
for
salts,
color, artificial color.
Exactly. So you can control the sugars and the salts, especially, and it's a great economical way to do that. So I have to head to the
Maybe we'll have to have a
farmers
canning
markets.
party.
That'd be awesome.
Wouldn't that be really
I would
fun?
do that. We should. You know,
I think the more the merrier. You can make big, large quantities and make it fun, and make an afternoon.
That sounds great.
Evening of it.
I'll for sure invite my friend Michelle Jagger, who is the queen of canning.
I need Michelle's number.
I will definitely. I'll invite her to my canning party. Well,
All right.
I had the opportunity yesterday to roll up my sleeve. I should have worn this yesterday. Literally. We're partnering with Michigan Blood here on 8 West just to talk about the need for blood. The blood supply, of course, is during the holiday seasons, the summer and the winter holiday seasons really gets in short supply. So I was at Michigan Blood yesterday.
Well, you're no stranger there.
No.
I mean, you go. I mean, I'm really proud of you because you are hitting a milestone coming up. Tell us about what that is.
After yesterday's donation, I'm 2 pints away from my 2-gallon pen, which is really amazing. Although I was kind of adding it up. I started donating blood about 20 years ago, and aside from a couple of pregnancies here and there, if I would have been faithfully donating, you can give blood every 56 days or every 8 weeks. If in that 20-year time, I would have been getting my 13-gallon pen if I would have given every time that I was eligible to. Matt Kirkwood's a big blood donor as well, so we're hoping to encourage people. Yeah, encourage people to roll up their sleeves. It's really virtually pain-free. Takes less than an hour to get through the process. So I had a camera, I had a microphone. I went through the whole process yesterday. If you've never been through that process and you're interested and curious about what it's like, make sure to join us for tomorrow's 8 West and then a special event that you can help attend and help out boost the blood supply at the Meyer Garden with us on Thursday.
Yeah, just you know, they do that call out often. You just want to make sure that supply is right there for people in need.
I'm O positive. Do you know what you are?
I'm A.
Okay, very good.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay, so Terry, yesterday you were talking a little bit about the Emmys and specifically the fashion. West Michigan resident Pamela DeVos, who is Pamela Rowland Designs, she had a couple of really big stars wearing her dresses, and we showed those yesterday. This is an actress from one of my favorite shows, Dexter, Julie Benz. Actually, yeah, I won't give anything away. I was going to talk about it. For those who haven't seen some episodes, they were graded by Yahoo, and a couple of the people, Julie, received an A-,
which is amazing.
For her overall look, which a huge part of that is the dress.
Is the dress.
It's also hair and, you know, the jewelry and everything, too. Not bad.
No, not bad. And this is the other big star who is wearing a Pamela Rowland gown. This is Sarah Hyland, and she received an overall B-. She's only 19 years old, completely pulling off this empire waist, beautiful silver gown. So Pam, as always, I think she has some of the most beautiful gowns. They're classy, they're elegant, you know, years and years of a love of fashion and hard work has gone into this, and so she's definitely a talented lady, so congratulations.
We got the chance to go to her show in New York City about a year ago, and it was great to see, you know, what she's done and to hear about how she makes it happen. She has a busy family life, too, and so great for her.
Yeah, really inspirational how she's able to balance it all, raising 3 great kids along the way. And by the way, the Whitecaps, I have the schedule right here.
Yeah.
This is a sad milestone. The last home game of the season is tonight at Fifth Third Park. If you don't have tickets, head out to the ballpark, and then they're going to start the playoffs.
Okay.